Welcome back to a Taking Action Alert. A new study shows Virginia is one of the states hit by the hardest by online scammers. These criminals have really ramped up their efforts since the pandemic, and as 8 News anchor John Rogers shows us, they're finding new victims.
So I just got the best email in the world. Get this, a bank in Nigeria owes me money, $32.5 million. Now, of course, this is a common, silly scam, but new scams are far more advanced than this and claiming far more victims. The online investigation service Social Catfish released a new study about online scams, and it shows this country is in the midst of a growing crisis. They conducted polls and analyzed FBI data and found in 2021, Americans lost a record $6.9 billion to online scammers. That's nearly double the amount compared to 2019. Social Catfish CEO David McClellan says the pandemic changed the game.
People had extra disposable income during COVID. So, they were, at home more, they were talking online to people longer. And, one of the biggest issues with people being scammed online is, people are either lonely or, they make decisions in a quick manner.
Virginians were hit hard. The study says our Commonwealth is the 8th most scammed state. Last year, Virginians lost $182 million to scammers. The average victim lost nearly $15,000.
People are very trusting online, a lot more nowadays versus what they were even 5 years ago.
Get this, over the past 5 years, tech-savvy teens and children have seen the largest increase in money lost. Also, 75% of romance scam victims are college educated. Experts have learned people are not being careful online. Business Insider recently reported Gen Zers are increasingly turning to TikTok instead of Google as their primary search engine. Stephen Balcom with the Family Online Safety Institute says this teaches an important lesson.
It really comes down to media literacy, and media literacy is a fancy term for saying think about what it is you're seeing and hearing. Check it out.
So remember, don't give money to someone you don't know. And if you're being rushed to make a decision, be sure to take a step back and educate yourself. In Richmond, John Rogers, 8 News.